Hello YouTube viewers, this is another edition of War Robots Test Server. Welcome and thank you for viewing. This is 2017, the weekend of October 14th and 15th, and here apparently there is, for your viewing, two notable changes. The Team Deathmatch game mode, where you destroy the whole team to win the match, beacons are switched off. Apparently there are two start points now, and there is the medium weapon, which I've placed on robots that only use a medium weapon, called a shock train. It's a medium weapon prototype. It's a chain weapon. So what it apparently does, and everything is on level 8. Uh, it has a range of 500 meters initial target, and then 150 meters between targets, and the reload time is 3 to 7 seconds, and the maximum number of targets is 6. It strikes the enemy with a arc if it's close enough, although I think it's actually much less than 500 when I tried, but we'll take a look. And then it'll strike the next target, and next target, and the next target. The damage decreases by 35% after each hit. I've placed it on robots that only use the medium weapon, so the Cossack, the Rogatka, Doc, and the Fujin. Now the Lancelot has a heavy weapon, but if I put an Ansel on it, which is a popular choice, it will only have medium offensive weapons. So we'll try the team deathmatch. Now here, I'm not actually a fan of this mode because it lacks the tactics and strategy of gaining and keeping beacons. So you're just fighting with the heaviest robots, pretty much, and staying alive, or possibly hiding. So I don't find it as interesting, but who knows, some of you might like it. Now you'll notice that there's no beacons to capture, so the light robots don't have much of a role in this game, and I might die quickly because I've got some light robots here. So here you see it's not living very long. There's another start point, but start points aren't really as relevant because it's you're just trying to get close to the enemy and shooting and destroying. So actually it does have a fairly good range. Start out with this little pink item in flux. It does have a long reload time though, so watch out. It says it reloads in 3 seconds, but it seems much longer to me. I think it might be stopped by physical shields, much like most energy or light weapons here, so it's not having much of an effect on Galahad. I'm almost dead now. Alright, next. I'm running through this pretty fast. Let's try the dock. There's a little bit of a bug here. I clicked the location, but then it forces me to go through twice. So there wasn't another enemy within 150 meters, I guess, so it didn't chain. Doesn't seem to do much damage, but then because it goes from one robot to the other, see this little interesting pink or purple little. Let's try to aim for another robot that has perhaps different characteristics. Oh, I'm killed. Okay, so we're playing pretty aggressively so that we go pretty fast. Now this is, I think there's a bug here again. I pick the location, I have to choose again. So again, this only has medium weapons. Now there's a little bit of a bug where it doesn't show the rotating weapon as such, and then it does after the first shot. So there's a bit of a bug there. Let's see if there's another nearby enemy. Oh, someone's hitting me with energy weapons, but going to sentry mode won't really help because it's an energy weapon. Doesn't seem to do that much damage. Okay, so the last is the Lancelot. Here again I gotta choose a weapon. Choose a location and the robot again. Yeah, see, I think the range isn't 500 meters because either that or it takes a long time to lock. Little sound effects are kind of interesting here. Doing a power up. Now that is... No? Okay, so maybe it does have 500 meter. So not just 350. Just takes a long time to load. Actually, the load time is really long. I think about 10 seconds. So I think the timer is a bit off. Okay, so I shoot. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That only took 3 seconds. That took 3 seconds. Okay, strange. Now it's taking 5 seconds. I guess each time you shoot, it gets longer and longer. Now if that takes 3 seconds. Now it takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds. To reload. Now it's taking 11 seconds to reload for some reason. So maybe that's a bug going on. Now with this team deathmatch, I see the number 7 and then 11. It could be the number of robots that have been destroyed. I think that's what that... Now it's 8 and 12. As I said, I'm going to play a little bit recklessly and aggressively so we can move on. Yeah, so I've got way more longevity here with this Lancelot. That's it. Thank you very much for viewing. I hope you found this interesting. Thank you again, dear audience, for tuning in.